Hey everyone, my name's Charlie. It's November 6th, Friday. And if you're watching this video because of the title of it or because of some of the tags that I linked with it, then I apologize for being deceitful to get you to watch this video. But the fact of the matter is, I think that the time has run out in this country to be pussyfooting around with trying to wake people up. You know, as a matter of fact, I have 1,800 subscribers. I'll have 2,000 people watch this video. Maybe by me tricking you with a title or with tags, maybe it'll wake another one or two people up, and that would be worth it. But the fact is, I'm running out of faith in my fellow American, and the reason is simple. We have thousands upon thousands of people show up at town halls protesting healthcare debate. It's to no avail. Here we are, a couple months later. They're going to pass the thing tomorrow. 70% of this country does not want Congress to mess with their health care. We have millions of people show up this summer in Washington, and the mainstream media won't even cover it. You got to hunt and find the story. And then when you do find it, somebody's being disparaging about the people who are out there, calling them teabaggers or terrorists or wackos, right-wing wackos. And the fact of the matter is, the people that I know in this movement are libertarian. They're white, black, gay, straight, man, woman. They're people who love liberty, want liberty, and they want the federal government to get the hell out of their business. We've been told that economic recovery is at hand. And the number one leading indicator of that is the Dow Jones. 30 companies on the Dow Jones. Your mood is probably affected by where the market closes at night. At least the television tells you that it's good, that it's over 10,000 points. But the fact of the matter is, every metric that you could track is worse right now than it was last year before the bailouts happened. I know that's hard to believe, because you don't tune into YouTube or you don't check other alternative media sources to get your facts. You keep it on Fox Business, you keep it on CNBC, you keep it on MSNBC, or even you keep it on just any old news channel, and you'll get dribs and drabs of economic information from paid spokesmen who read a teleprompter, who's motivated by purchasing, by the consumer economy, the 70% of the economy that drives this nation. And if they have to get on there and say consumer sentiment is rising, the GDP is increasing, that green shoots are abounding, they're going to do it because their livelihood depends on it. The fact is, nothing could be further from the truth. This time last year, we were sitting at 6.7% unemployment. We were promised a $1 trillion stimulus package written by for special interest would save us all, and we'd never see 8%. Today it topped 10.2% with the government's official numbers. In 2007, November, we had 27 million people on food stamps. 1 year later, it was at 31 million. Right now, it's at 36 million. 36 million people equates to almost a third of this nation on food stamps, reliant on the federal government for food stamps. In the early 1970s, the average high-paid CEO, top CEO of this nation, made 45 times what the average worker made in this nation. Now, I know that sounds like a big difference, but it's nothing when you compare what top CEOs make today. Almost 1,700 times what the average worker makes. Why is that important? Because that's where your wealth is going. These absolute criminal failures, okay? I don't know how to make it any plainer and any stronger than that. These elite failures have been bailed out. They've been saved. They've been rescued at your expense. $23.7 trillion. And let me tell you, this isn't a Democrat. This isn't a Republican. This isn't a conservative or a liberal issue. This is a shadow government running this nation, siphoning the wealth out of this nation. They control both parties. And this is the Federal Reserve, along with the banksters on Wall Street, who runs this shadow government. These people aren't elected. They never go away. They're always there. And they're in control of your future and your destiny. Guys, I beg you to check the information out in this video. I beg you to verify it for yourself. I beg you to turn off your television. Better yet, blow up your television. Throw it off the deck. It's leading you to disaster. 60-point increase in Wall Street equates, in my mind, to a 100% guarantee of your poverty-ridden future. As the economy continues to unravel and this system continues to unwind and things get worse and worse and the truth can't be hidden any longer, it is the physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually prepared who are going to survive this. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to daydream to think what this is going to look like, to figure out what the scenarios could be. All you need to do is look at history. And you can look at recent history. Look at the Soviet Union when their currency collapsed and their economy collapsed. That's what we're going to go through, but on a much larger scale, because we are the world's reserve currency. We are the empire of the world. We are the one in 180 countries with military presence. And when this system comes apart, and it will, it's going to be a dramatic cliff dive in standard of living. I'm going to put a list in the information link of other YouTubers who are giving out information and trying to wake people up. And I implore you to check them out. And I implore you to question what I've said. And I implore you to do the research on your own. Wake up before it's too late. The events of the last few days, mass shootings in Texas and in Florida, those are a warm-up when people really wake up and they realize they've been deceived by the people that they've sent to Washington to represent them, when they realize that these people are bought and paid for and have no interest in helping the average American. Because to them, you're nothing more than 306 million head of cattle that need to be dealt with. Wake up, America. That's all I got.